Allow me to introduce the Bestiary boy. Using the Runescape wiki as our guide, we are going to be taking on all monsters that Runescape has to offer, no matter how small or how large. Welcome to Besting the Bestiary. In the last episode of Besting the Bestiary, we began at combat bracket 89, kicking us off with a grueling Superior Slayer grind. We took another step further in the fight caves, and did a small questing spree, gaining us access to a brand new area of Runescape. Ending last video at combat bracket 91, we continue today from combat bracket 92. Enjoy the video, friends! Hey, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of Besting the Bestiary. We're going to start out here in the Warriors Guild for our first monster in combat bracket 92. We're after the animated mithril armor. We already had the armor pieces in the bank, so we don't need to mess around at all here. It's good to have another set available for when we do the inevitable Dragon Defender grind a little bit later down the track. Next up is another Dagonoth variant. There are two in this combat bracket, but we can only take on one of the two. So I'll touch on the other one a bit later. But the one that we can kill is here in the Catacombs of Kharid. Lots of Dagonoth in here, but we're after the big ones. We came here last time for the small ones. And that was the last of the Catacombs Dagonoth. Now we're after some Greater Demons, and based off the wiki, there's 5 variants of Greater Demons that I see. I've already sussed out this location, and there just so happens to be all 5 different variants chilling here, so it's time to smack some demons. Oh, and there's a combat task, a Greater Foe done. Alright, that is all the graders. It's time to take on the strongest of the tortoises, the ones here with the riders. So after this tortoise goes down, the 3 riders will pop onto the ground and then we're able to attack them. And those guys have been locked from us up until now, of course. So it is time to knock 3 monsters as well off from combat bracket 5, which is quite lovely for us actually. Let's get them. And that's the tortoise down. And that's the gnome driver, gnome archer, and no mage down as well. So let's take all these guys off. Obviously we've got our current combat brackets tortoise to tick off from combat bracket 92. Following that is the gnome driver, archer and mage from combat bracket 5. And do you see what I see? Yep, that is correct. We have fully completed combat bracket 5, and that means a new green section on our list. Now the completed bracket for the list. Mwah. Up next is an interesting monster that we may not be able to complete. So a long time ago we started the Merlin's Crystal quest. If you've done the quest, you know that we've got to kill the level 39 Sir Mordred and then that's it. And you guys know that I usually finish the quest if I start one, but I didn't that time. So let me explain why. Near the end of the quest, you use a black candle and some bat bones to spawn a ghost called Thrantax the Mighty. You're supposed to recite a phrase and make him obey you, and then if you get it wrong then he attacks you. From the wiki, it looks like you can't actually fight him if you spawn him yourself, even if he attacks you. I think it's just like it hits you once and then that's it and it disappears, so it's not like a showdown. But apparently if someone else spawns Thrantax, then I could attack it and kill him. To start with, we're going to try to do it ourselves and just see if we can do it without the aid of anyone else. If that doesn't work, then I'll grab another account that can do it and give it a go. I'll grab a friend, depends if I have an account that hasn't done this or whatever. Alright, so here we are. I've got the candle and such ready to go. I am going to summon Thrantax, and then I'll say the wrong incantation and then I'll get him to hit me, and then I'll hope that I can just fight him from there. If that doesn't work, then he actually takes my candle, so I'll have to get a new one, and then I'll just, I don't know, train another account up or something. Well, I have the option to attack him, so I guess I'll just do that and see what happens. Oh, what? This works? Okay, so the wiki didn't make it seem like I could do this. Alright, that is Thrantax down. Very nice. So here's why this is all a little confusing to me. In the wiki's quest guide for Merlin's Crystal, it says that if you recite the wrong phrase, Thrantax will attack you, and you'll have to get a new candle and try again. Then it mentions its combat level and max hit, so it kind of seems like you can fight him from that, but it also makes me think he'll just, hit you once and then disappear, because it mentions about losing a candle and such, and we didn't lose our candle this time. Granted, we attacked him and not him attacking us. On Thrantax's specific wiki page though, in the main description it says that he will attack you if you fail the phrase, which kind of seems like you can fight him, but on the trivia section of Thrantax's wiki page it says that while one player summons him to do the quest and is talking to him, another player can fight him and actually kill him. Which makes me think that I have to kill someone else's Thrantax, and the one that you summon for your own quest cannot be properly fought by you. So I guess I'm just understanding the words a bit differently to how it's written, but in the end, no one really tries to do this, so you know, it makes a bit of sense that it might have been a bit confusing, and we killed him anyways, so let's just forget about it and let's just go finish the quest. And there we go, Melon's Crystal quest completed. 6 quest points and Excalibur, not too shabby. And for now we've got nothing left in combat bracket 92 that we can currently take out anyways. We've got a decent amount left. There's an Aviancy that can't be found in the Wilderness God Wars dungeon, only the regular one. The other Dagonoth that I alluded to earlier, that one is only in the Lighthouse dungeon after finishing Horror from the Deep. Ranulf Devere is an NPC that is late into the Legends quest, so we can't do that. The Scarabs are found after progressing into Desert Treasure a little bit. We've got Salagolith, which is part of the One Small Favor quest, which actually features in the next combat bracket, so you'll see that fairly shortly. And finishing up with 2 pest control monsters, the Spinner and the Torture. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, when I was doing the editing for the last video and I mentioned the Konar task, we did end up with 4 Brimstone keys and a hard clue. I haven't opened the keys yet, I might wait on that for now. And the hard clue actually landed us on a useful step, so I'm actually going to keep it in the bank and you'll see what I mean at a later stage. Anyway, let's carry on to the next combat bracket. Oh, and I just got 55 cooking while prepping some more food, so that's nice. We are going for a Wilderness God Wars trip to kick off combat bracket 93. This time we're going to be taking on a werewolf. Here we are, and there's no one else here, lovely. I'm just going to tag the werewolves to see if there's any more around. And yep, there's one over there. So they do look different from each other, and it doesn't look like there's any more either, so this is the one we'll take out first. And there's the other one down. We'll kill an imp for good luck on the way out. No ecumenical key. We're going to be going on a little bit of a questing journey here. We're going to start off by, just starting that first one. The next goal is the Scarab Mage. All we need to do is start the contact quest, and that's basically it. We just need to access the first little maze section to find them, so I'm going to go and do that. We are ready to head down to the dungeon and rumble with the Scarab Mage. Hopefully it shouldn't be a big deal. As usual, we've got protection prayers anyways. And yep, as I thought, we didn't have to go far in the dungeon at all. That's the Scarab Mage taken out. Ooh, 2.5k. That's not too bad, honestly. So that's actually all we can do in the quest for now, so we will move on to the next one. We are back to finish the job that we couldn't finish in the last episode. It's time to take on the final form of the Shiloh Village quest boss, the ghost form of Nezastarul. So let me make my way over there. Alrighty, so I assume that I will need to kill the first 2 forms again, but after that we're in business. Oh, never mind, it's just straight up the ghost form. I assumed it had reset. Beautiful, so now we get to finish the quest up. Here we are, all we've got to do is put these remains on the thingy here and I will be rewarded handsomely. Quest complete, a little bit of crafting experience and the coveted Shiloh Village unlock. That's good. Let's go have a look. Wow, isn't it great over here? Ooh. Oh, and I guess we have the gem mine now, so that's probably better for the topazes I was talking about in the last episode, even though, we only just discovered that method then. For combat bracket 93, we were so close to being able to finish the whole combat bracket, but we do have one thing remaining. It is the Dust Devil. It's the only thing left, and we need to progress to the mirror section of the Desert Treasure quest to gain access into the Smoke Dungeon. So however many minutes ago in the video it was, you may recall that when I was reviewing combat bracket 92 that I had a monster that I could take out in this combat bracket. Well, it is time to fulfill your expectation. We're going to take on Slagolith now from combat bracket 92. All we need to do is just complete the One Small Favor quest, actually more just get to part of it, which we unlocked from finishing the Shiloh Village quest just a second ago. Doesn't that just sound like a nice quick quest completion? Woo! We have made it to just about the halfway point, which coincides with where we take out our man Slagolith. We have just got to cast this Animate Rot spell and he should come alive, and then he should come dead once we've smacked him a little bit. And here we go. Ooh, look at those buns. Slagolith down, yeah. Alright, let's smash out this quest now. Finally, this will be the One Small Favor quest completed. I saved you the pain of watching me do it. But that is some quest points, 2 10k experience antique lamps, which are nice, and I'll be putting them on the Slayer. The steel keyring and glider access is, whatever overall, but that is the quest done and dusted most of all. And with these lamps, that is going to get us to 70 Slayer. We can now kill Kurasks once we we get to the combat bracket anyways. Now we're still not able to move on to the next combat bracket though. One small favor unlocks us one more thing to do before then. I think it's time that this garden needs a spruce up. What do you reckon? It's time to do the Garden of Tranquility quest, but you may be confused as to why I'd be doing this. Since there's, you know, no monsters, it's just farming. Well, mind your damn business. No, but this quest, combined with the completion of one small favor, unlocks us a quest that actually has some monsters to kill in it. So it's time to become farmers. After the royal family admires our work, we will finally be finishing the quest. There we go, 5k farming experience, the Ring of Karos A, and some random seeds. Oh, that's 44 farming as well. Now that we've done Garden of Tranquility, we have all the quest requirements to do the Swan Song quest. Now, of course, we're not going to be finishing the quest because we can't kill the boss, but we should be able to take out 3 monsters on our bestiary list without having to finish the quest. Maybe 4th, but the 4th one I'm unsure about, which I'll explain when we get there. I actually don't currently have all the skill requirements for the quest, but the wiki does say that all the skills are boostable, which makes me think that I should be able to at least start the quest and then see how far I can get without doing anything else, in terms of prep work on the skills side anyways. The only thing I do have to do now is I'll probably, you know, just go and scrounge up all the items that I need for the quest, which I can get them all. It's just making the mist runes could be annoying if I fail making it, because I only have 1 water and air talisman, but I do only need 10 runes, so surely it'll be fine. Anyways, I'm just gonna go do one of those swoosh things probably, and you'll see me somewhere. We have arrived. We got all our items ready with no dramas actually, so that was nice. We start the quest here just outside Piscatoris, so let's just do it. We actually fight our first monsters very quickly into this quest. Just got back, and all we have to do now is just talk to the wise old man here, and then we'll get into a fight with a few sea trolls. These guys are in the level 79 combat bracket, so that will be our first monster to take out. Let's do it. Okay, here we go. By the looks of it, there are no variants because they all look the same. And down it goes. Now we just got to continue on and kill the rest of them to get further in the quest. Next up, 2 more monsters. For the quest, we have to fish and cook 5 monkfish. While you're fishing, are interrupted by sea trolls of increasing levels. We're only able to kill the first 2 that spawn because the 3rd one is too high of a level, so let's just start fishing. Here's the first one, the level 65 sea troll. Now that he's down, the only monster left in combat bracket 65 is a pest control monster. And here's the second one, a level 87 sea troll. And now that he is down, we cannot finish this section of the quest because we can't attack the next sea troll that spawns. I think I mentioned about a potential 4th monster to take out that I wasn't sure about. Well, I am sure now. I can't do it because I need to either finish the quest or at least progress further in the quest so I can test it out. But I can't get further in the quest because the other troll that spawned while fishing is too high of a level. And so we're done with this little questing unlock spree. Our first target for Combat 94 will be an Aviancy, which means we've got another trip to the Wilderness God Wars dungeon on our hands. Alright, let's get it. I will hop. Alright, we're safe. Now let's get this Aviancy, wherever it is. And down it goes. I actually just realized I almost died. I wasn't looking because I was playing with the detached camera plugin to try to get a better shot of the Aviancy. Oops, alright, that's fine. Let's get out of here. Do you remember when we went to kill those Dagonos fledglings in the Waterbirth dungeon, whenever that was? No? Fair enough. But either way, we're going back to that room because there's a Fremenic man in there called Bardur, who's next on our hit list. And fuck, I forgot my pet rock. I hate this place. Jesus Christ, I came back and also forgot my rune thrown axes. The 3rd time's a charm. Alright, here we are. I've encountered a problem. See the issue here? There's no attack option. Maybe I could talk to him and he'll give me an option to fight him? Please? No? Okay, alright. Talking to him does not work. Let me do some more research. You know what? I'm really not sure how to fight him. I even made sure my attack option were right. I can only imagine that I have to do some more Fremenic quests before I'm able to give it a go. So until then, I'll just change the tooltip and move on. Next monster shall be a Lesser Demon. The other variant of the Catacombs Lessers is what we are chopping off our list now. It's the big boys with the curved horns that we're after here. A simple operation. Another lesser demon is up now. This time we're headed to the Wilderness Slayer cave to take them on. There's 7 lesser demon spawns in the cave according to the wiki, and according to the gallery section on their page, there is 6 potential variants they could be. But as we've encountered before, there was 1 variant missing from the lower level lesser demons, so maybe we'll find the extra one here, or maybe there'll still be some missing. Let's find out. Here we are, 7 spawns, but only 3 variants. Alright, let's do it. Okay, and that was the last one. Oh, we've got 3 beginner clues sitting here, so let's just see what's in them. Nothing, nothing, and... Ooh, we got a sandwich lady top. That actually might be full sandwich lady. Hold on. Ooh, yeah, it is. Nice, that's full sandwich completed. Take me to the sandwich shop. We've now completed what we could of Combat Bracket 94. Nice and snappy. Let's take a look at what's left. There's a skeleton mage, which we need the haunted mine to get to, so which is super close as you can see. We've also got Bardur now. As mentioned earlier, I have no idea how we attack him, and as you can see in the little tooltip I wrote, I'm just going to come back after Fremenic Trials. If that doesn't work, Fremenic Isles, and so on and so on. So I guess we're waiting until Combat 142 for the next attempt. And that is going to do us for the video. As always, let me know what you thought down below in the comments. I do read them all. Next episode, we have something very spicy and long awaited, so you can check the teaser video for that one. I don't really have much else to say, except, you know, like if you like, subscribe for more, join the friends chat if you want, and I'll see you all in the next video. See you later. All we need to do is just complete the one false favor. All we need to do is just complete the one false. All we need to do is just complete the one small favor quest.